Welcome back to the cow farm. Today I take a big risk as we have secured a huge $1 million loan against the farm. Will this fuel our expansion and take our cow farm to the next level, or will this loan be the reason we go bankrupt? Let's find out. Well guys, this is all of it right here. This is all of the hay that we have left to feed our cows. Thankfully we've got a ton of silage. We've got a big old field back there growing a bunch of straw, but we need to start cutting some hay really soon, and we need a lot of it because I guess 140 cows run through hay pretty quickly. So we need to keep these guys happy and make sure that we have enough food for them. Also, I'm trying to transition away from just feeding them hay. I want to start making them some TMR, which I tried to do with this forage mixer. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work out for me in the scale that we have here. So I'm just going to get this hay kind of split up between the two pens here. I think they're pretty much full on food right now. Yeah, so they're full on food, but again, they eat a lot, so it's just making me a little nervous to be running out of hay. Okay, so as I've mentioned a few times, year 2 out here on the cow farm is all about expansion. And after meeting with my investment partners to discuss year 1, we came up with a plan to expand it in a really big way. Let's make sure I don't hit anything here. And it's really going to take our cow farming to the next level. So let me go ahead and get this John Deere parked up here, and we need to hop up into the pickup truck and head over to the bank. Really quickly, let's just do a quick tour of the farm. We got our cornfield here that is just waiting for its next planting. It's starting to grow weeds. I'm not really worried about that too much. We have the biggest wheat field ever right here. Not growing any weeds yet. And growing really nicely. Looks like it's fertilized 100%. Awesome. This is going to be a crazy undertaking to harvest in itself. Part of me is not looking forward to it, and the other part is actually just really looking forward to sitting in the harvester for a while and just hanging out, listening to some tunes. While we're here, we can kind of talk about my plans. So, as you guys know, this is going to be our primarily straw producing field. This is only going to produce our straw for us. This field right here is going to be producing all of our silage. We're just going to be growing a bunch of corn for that. And we're going to be expanding into this field, hint, 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 which is wheat. No, canola. Oh, I thought this was wheat. Okay, well, anyway, our harvester is equipped to harvest that as well. So we're going to be buying this field here soon, expanding our cornfield all the way over into this one, and making a massive cornfield to make all of our silage. And then we're buying all 3 of these fields right here. Oh, this is the wheat field I was thinking about. Okay, cool. I knew something was wheat. But yeah, we're buying this field. We're buying this grass field right here. So this should help us get some hay going in the meantime. Because again, we're doing high quality food. I don't want to just be cutting some weed infested grass. I want to be growing some really well grown, thick, plush grass full of nutrients for our cows. And then we're also going to be buying this lonely little field right here that is limed and ready to go. And we're going to be making them into one giant field. So luckily this one's already grass. We can plow into the one that's limed, but we have to wait for the wheat field to be harvested. So thankfully that's going to be a little bit of income for us. But man, I'm so excited for today. Today is just, we're taking a really, really big leap. And I'm grateful that my partners are believing so much in me that they're willing to take the equity out of the farm that we built and put it into expanding. And there we go. We just secured $1 million put straight into the farm's account. So this only means one thing. It's go time. First, I'm going to head down to the local real estate office and buy all of those fields that I pointed out to you guys. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, just like that, guys, we are the proud owner of 4 new fields. Next, I'm headed over to the dealership to buy the equipment we'll need to work all of the land I just bought. Okay, and so about 500, maybe 600,000, I don't know, I spent a lot of money. $500,000 later, we have a brand new sprayer. Now this thing is going to be a necessary investment to our farm. The wheat field is just gigantic, and I know growing weeds and stuff, this is primarily going to be an herbicide sprayer. We're not going to use it to spray fertilizer or anything like that, because hopefully we're going to have enough organic material from our cows to fertilize the fields. But just spraying the weeds on all of the fields that we're going to be making is going to be a crazy endeavor in itself. So this is going to be our new investment to the job for it. Oh look, it's got a little thumbs up right there. Bam. I think that's a good sign. Cool. Next, we're moving on to our swather that we purchased for the farm. This is going to be ours. We're taking it home. We never have to return it. I think you guys have seen this thing work a few times on our farm, but we rented it. So this is just pretty much a mower, but it turns the grass as it cuts it into hay, and then swaths it into a really nice, pretty row right behind it, so we don't have to windrow it or anything like that. This baby right here is a Vermeer baler, so this can just drive right behind the swather right here and just pop out bales pretty quick. It is going to be making round bales, though, and so the sales guys kind of talked me into purchasing this telehandler with this bale grab system right here on the front, but to me this looks like it should be grabbing square bales, not necessarily round bales, because they come out standing up. So I guess we could just go like run up to them, knock them down, and then pick probably two of them up, two of the giant round bales at a time, which, I mean, hey, it's faster than picking up one. And we actually got a really good deal on the telehandler and the Vermeer baler themselves, because each of them were on sale for about 50% off. So I guess our next problem is a logistical one, right? Because each one of these is a little too wide, and I don't think they're going to fit on the flatbed that I have over at the farm. Maybe the telehandler will. This probably will, but I'm just going to drive each one of these back over to the farm themselves. And then pretty much the next thing I want to do is cut a bunch of hay for our cows. After that, I might want to expand into the other fields. So, let's get to work. This looks like it's going to be the fastest to me. Okay, so I've kind of moved all the equipment over into where I'm going to need it to get all this mowing done. I need the mower and the baler to be pretty close together. I'm going to be mowing pretty much all of this grass around here, just to add to all of our bales. We need a bunch of hay, for sure. I'm going to be cutting all the grass between the fields and everything, but I forgot one thing that is going to be crucial to scale at the rate that we are trying to. And I kind of mentioned in the last episode, but I need to run back over to the dealership and go buy that piece of machinery real quick. And $200,000 later, we have the Silo King. Now this is a self-propelled this is a self-propelled forage mixer. So this is the crazy contraption that I was talking about that we really need, because the feed mixer that we have just really isn't going to be cutting it. Thankfully this will just kind of pick up all the stuff we need off the ground maybe, and we can load it up into the top. So this is what we are going to be using from now on to be feeding all of our cows. Oh look, yeah, we can raise all the arm there, we can turn it on, maybe not, unfold it, there we go. Yeah, we could just pick up silage, hay, straw, whatever we need to make some forage feed for our cows right there. You can see the little turbine things are spinning. Unfortunately, we only have about $3,000 left in our bank account after spending all of our money there. No big deal. We've got a pretty quick cash flow thanks to our cows. So this tool is going to be great because we can just have our silos dumped straight into it, and then we can pick it up off the ground as we need to. So it's very versatile. We're going to just go ahead and park it right here in the barn, shut it off. Sweet. And you can see we got tractor there, we got our plow we're going to be using pretty soon here to be combining the fields. That's probably going to be a next episode thing. We still have the forage harvester from the farmer that we borrowed it from. He's still using our harvester. I think we'll be getting that back in about 2 or 3 months or so. And right here we have our Imperador, I think it says Imperador, Stara Imperador sprayer. And this thing has a 36-meter spraying width, so this is going to be taking care of all our weeds that we're growing, that we don't want to be growing here on the farm. So I guess I'm just going to have to sacrifice the total mix ration that is in the forage mixer right now, just to go ahead and get rid of it and get some money back. And we're going to be getting close to $11,000, which is fine. That's okay. Okay, now we are going to be focusing on cutting some grass. Get a nice little time lapse cut in for you guys. Sit back, relax, and let's make some hay. Okay, so there's just about 3 laps down around the outside of this field. I'm going to get the outside taken care of, and then once I get to the actual grass field, I'm going to have a worker take care of that part so I can switch over to the baler. I just had to get all of this outside part taken care of because I knew they wouldn't really be able to do it. Okay, so now I can finally get the worker set up on the field here. They've got plenty to do to keep them busy. Okay, have fun. Make me some hay. Now I'm going to go hop up into the baler here, and we need to get started making some bales. How exciting is it that we have a huge $1 million investment into our farm? Oh, I think I need to lower this first. Hold on. First time using it. Here we go. Oh, actually, can I, well, change the bale size? There we go. Let's make the bales as big as we can. I think the first one's going to pop out at 125 centimeters, but that's okay. Also, let's turn on automatic drop. Okay, and bale counter is at 0, so we have an accurate counting of how many bales we're going to be making. So there is a downside to getting this gigantic loan that does increase our goal of hitting 1 million over to. Now we have to hit 2 million to prove this is a worthy investment, this whole cow farm thing. But the fact that our investment partners thought it was fit to, take all the equity out and the sweat equity we've built into this farm and all the cows we have and reinvest into the farm is a really big deal. It means they believe in us. We've come a long way from being the city slickers that we were in year 1, day 1 we showed up with a Mustang, I'm pretty sure, to full out cow farmers. Year 2 was let's start with year 1. Year 1 was all about building the foundation and understanding what cow farming is and learning a lot. Year 2 is going to be all about expanding and putting the things in place that we need to be making millions of dollars every year by selling milk and dairy products and everything. Okay, so there's one gigantic bale. Oh man, yeah, these things are huge. The bigger bales you make, the less stops you make. So hopefully we do get this done faster just by making bigger bales. There we go. Gonna stop. Oh, stop just a tiny bit early. There we go. Oh yeah, looks like the worker running the swather is doing great. Everything we have to do for this cow farm is just a huge undertaking. Like just making the hay for their food is an all-day thing. And since we've had our cows for over a year now, they should be starting to produce some offspring. So I think I'm going to dedicate a whole cow barn to just the offspring that our cows are making. Also, I've been thinking, I kind of want to keep all of the haymaking equipment close together by this field. So I think right here in between these 2 trees, when I get all of this cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and have a construction crew come out and build us a really nice shed. But before that, I'm going to need to go sell some milk because we ran out of all of the money we already borrowed. I don't want to go back to the bank and borrow some more. I know they'll give me a really funny look if I go in and say, hey guys, I spent all of the $1 million you gave me in less than 20 minutes, and I need more. Huh, well, looks like the worker says they've completed their task. Let's get the baler shut off here really quick and go check on them. Yeah, you look pretty finished to me. Okay, sweet. So let's go ahead and get this baler put up. Just kind of put away off to the side for right now until we get that shed made. There are some patches that I missed, and we can blame it on the worker. Maybe the worker missed it. Maybe I didn't miss it, you know what I mean? But that's okay. We have a whole lot of hay to pick up here. I don't want to waste any time going back on little patches or anything like that. So we can just set it right here next to the telehandler. Right here in the shade. You're going to be put to use here pretty soon, and I think my plan with just knocking over the round hay bales and then picking them up with the hooks, I think it's going to work pretty well. Let's go hop back onto the baler here. So my plan isn't really to do all of this field. I was hoping to do the same thing I did with the swather and just kind of get... hold on. There we go. Now let's go forward. Oh, so, yeah, my plan is to have a worker do this part, but I'd finished up all the outside bits and pieces on that side of the field, so I figured I might as well just kind of grab this row right here, bale it up, and I'll grab all of the outside perimeter that is on the top end of the field. I'm being really hopeful in thinking that a worker will bale all of this and be able to stop when it's full and drop the bales and restart and everything. I'm thinking because this is a dedicated baler, this is all this tool does, that, maybe they'll get the hint and understand what they're supposed to do. Okay, there we go. That's all of the outside hay picked up here. Now the real test is seeing if we can have a worker come finish this off for us, and it doesn't look like it. Okay. That's no big deal. It's only 11 a.m. and we still have all day. That's okay. I'm just gonna get this field knocked out really quick, make a bunch of hay bales, and I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, so that didn't take too long, but here we are on the last final stripe here, picking up all this hay. And as you can see, if you look way out into the field there, we got a lot of hay bales made. The field counter says we have 50. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Seems like we have a lot more than that. But still, 50 hay bales at like 9,000 liters a piece is quite a lot of hay. I'm thinking this might be the last bale we drop. I don't know if this stripe right here is going to be enough to fill up a whole bale. But you can tell our baler has been put to work. This thing is real dirty. I think it's a good introduction to what it's going to be doing here on the farm for us. It's going to be making a whole lot of bales pretty frequently. And there we go. Okay, we got all the hay picked up. Let's go ahead and turn it off, get the thing lifted up. And now I need to move these bales sitting right here in this area to my right by these trees. We got to clear some space for our new shed we're going to be putting in. And there we go. I'm sure with practice, I can maybe get 3 or 4 of them at a time. Let me get these all cleaned up real quick, and I think I'm going to go move them over to our new TMR mixer. I don't know why I was calling it a forge mixer earlier. I meant to be saying TMR when I was saying that. You just you know, you get really busy and you forget which words you're saying. Okay, cool. Now that's all ready for us whenever we need it, and it's not going to be for probably about a month or so. Which will give us a lot of time to hang out and mix and maybe get into a good mixture. But I moved those bales to get us a new shed. So let's go grab the pickup truck. And let's go get some milk sold. I need at least enough to put a deposit down on that shed. And actually, it's really not even a shed. It's going to be part of our office now. I don't want any of the workers, you know, hanging out and meeting at my house. I'd rather have a formal place to have everybody meet up at. There we go. So it looks like we'll have about 2 tankfuls of milk to sell, which isn't a whole lot, but again, I can't go back over to the bank and ask them for more money. There we go. After selling all the milk we had, it was about 16 or 17,000 liters in total. We now have $47,000, which is perfect because a deposit on this office, garage, shed thing I'm looking at purchasing is $40,000. In total, the whole thing cost $120,000, but we definitely don't have that in cash to pay. And luckily, they have payment plans. Now, let's head over here. I think the construction crew should be showing up here soon. Okay, and about $40,000 later, we have our new office, garage, shed, multi-purpose area. We can go ahead and shut the truck off right here and open the door and see what we got. Okay, so look, there's a little cutout door right here. Maybe we have to open from the inside. Yep, there we go. Oh, heck yeah, this is tons of room. So we can work on our vehicles right here. We got enough space, thankfully. Got a whole little workshop, comes with the garage and all kinds of tools and everything. Perfect. And then up here we got a little, well, this is like a real break table area for our workers. And up here we have our office. So this is where we can meet with other farmers around town. We can hold interviews. We can do educational videos on farming and everything. And here you got a nice little refrigerator. People can store their lunches. You got a microwave, heat up the coffee that gets all cold. Cool. Is this it? Oh, wait. There's another door. What's this door? Oh, this is, this looks like the cry room. Okay, so this is where you come to cry and get away from everybody and do it privately. And then, yeah, you come out into the break room and nobody knows you spent the last 20 minutes sitting in there crying. Nice. You got a little office plant. Ooh, we have an AC. I'm going to be spending a whole lot of time in here. Heck yeah. This is awesome. This is going to be perfect for just all of our haymaking equipment. As you can see, we can look out over into our grass field here. So once I harvest all of this wheat right here, man, this is a big field in itself. This is going to be a lot of money. Pretty much everywhere that I cut is going to be plowed up and then replanted grass. So we have some nice high quality grass going into our TMR for our cows. Hopefully by the next episode I understand the mixing ratios and all of that crazy stuff, because that's a whole new world to me. I've only been feeding my cows hay so far. Okay, so now I'm just gonna clean off my new equipment that I put a whole lot of use into today. Got to break them in, try them out, I never got to use this baler before, so that's really cool. But I want to keep my equipment pristine and be able to use it for a long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up before I put it away. This baler is going to be used probably coming up here soon to make us some straw bales. Our wheat should be ready in just a few months. There we go, make sure it gets all nice and clean. But yeah, I had a whole lot of fun making this one, guys. It's really exciting to be taking this big of a leap in expanding our cow farm. It was necessary, for sure. I mean, we were on a good track, but this has really just kicked everything into high gear, and we're going to be producing a whole lot of straw, silage, hay, and milk from our cows way over there. Oh, I got some spray paint. Okay. But yeah, I'm just going to get this stuff loaded up here, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. I really appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you later.